All right, welcome back to another episode. So let's go straight into the market right now. So it is at 63,600, almost 63,700 the Bitcoin price. So what is going to happen today? So stay tuned for that. It's going to be a very quick one. I have to dash off to go to work. I have some classes to teach today, so it's going to be a few minutes. So we're going to jump into this in just a second. Right now, the fear and greed index was sitting in neutral, so 48%, which is nice for me to jump into my altcoins now. I did say after the 20th of September, towards the end of this month, I will be jumping into altcoins. As you can see, altcoins are pumping because Bitcoin right now has been taking a breather for the last 6 months. So we're on the verge actually of a massive either altcoin rally to get this market going towards the parabolic stage, or we are set for an epic altcoin season. So on the dominance right now, we're still pretty much obviously dominated by Bitcoin at 57.5%. We did top out at 58.6. I don't think we'll go above 60. If we do go above 60, in my opinion, it would be a fantastic opportunity. Even right now is a fantastic opportunity to buy altcoins, to jump into altcoins, even though they're really, really low. That's the whole point. The low, you can buy more for your money, because when this thing collapses, similar to if we go back all the way back, let's go to the weekly, be easier to see for everybody. There we go. So you can clearly see we've been on this upwards slope for the last year and 18 months, and it's slowing down. That's the thing. And maybe this was 58.5 the top, and eventually we're going to see something like maybe not as big as this, who knows. I don't think we'll go below 40%, but if we do go down to like the 40 to 45% range, if we go back down to these levels here, then when this happens, we are going to experience one of the biggest altcoin seasons of all time. So if you're jumping into positions right now, fantastic. If not, why not? Again, what I say is not financial advice. Do your research. Don't just listen to everybody on YouTube, and just stick to your game plan. That's it. Don't change your plan. What will happen is, as soon as we get into this parabolic stage, your emotions are going to be all over the place. Especially when this thing starts coming down, you're going to start seeing your altcoins fly. You're going to get greedy. It's just human nature. So I'm going to try and get you through it over the next 6 months. My experience over the past 6 years, especially with the altcoins, because I know how fast things can move with this. So if you're an old timer in Bitcoin, in altcoins, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. So in a nutshell, we are sky high with the dominance. Seems a bit strange for me to say buy when the altcoins are obviously not dominating the market at the moment, but this is a fantastic buying opportunity for altcoins. You're jumping into them, because when this thing comes down, if you start buying when this is coming down, like I've been saying a lot on my channel, then you're going to be missing out. You're going to be late to the party, basically. So right now for me, as this thing is still up in the 57-58%, it's great, because I'm just going to keep buying up more altcoins while they're really low, because eventually we're going to start seeing days like this where everything, maybe not, obviously not 10,000%, but days where for weeks on end you're going to start seeing your portfolio and altcoins jump 100 to 200% on a daily, every other daily basis. And yeah, it's going to be absolutely epic. So with Bitcoin, right now, just very briefly before we finish the show, we are, like I said, it looks like we're struggling to break past that $64,000 level. Again, it's September. I think we're up about 6% for the Bitcoin monthly returns. Historically, September's terrible. So right now, we could just be rolling over and then coming back down and retesting that $60,000 level. So that, let's see what happens over the course of today and tomorrow, and then going into the weekend. Hopefully things won't move too much. So we are struggling to break through. That indicates things are a bit slowing down a little bit, or simply that we're just taking a breather before we pop up to the upside. So right now it looks like we're rolling over. The reason why I say that is if we go to the RSI, I've just seen on the 4-hourly section here for the RSI divergence, it's not going to load up, but there is, let me just refresh the page. There we go. Okay, so we do have this bearish divergence here, as you can see on the 4-hour, which is not particularly great, indicating that we could drop a little bit lower towards the downside. So if we do drop a bit lower, I'm thinking around that $60,000 level around here, and get a nice support off it. So if you're going to trade, maybe just wait for that 60k level, see if we hit support. If we bounce off it, then you can jump in to a nice trade. So yeah, we do have this bearish indicator purely because we are struggling to jump past it, but if we keep hitting it, touching that resistance, then eventually we're going to break it and move up to the upside. So just be patient, wait for the breakout of the 64k level, or wait for the breakdown below $60,000 if you want to short this. Personally, I don't short in a bull market, but you do as you wish. You've got my Bitflex Bybit links in the description below. So yeah, I don't have time to go through some of the altcoins. I wanted to look at the Avalanche ecosystem again, some of the gaming AI within that ecosystem, Solana, etc. So we're going to jump into that maybe tomorrow or into the course of next week, going into October. So we know Pumptober is just around the corner, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to give you as many updates as possible from October all the way through to Christmas, because I believe we are on the cusp of something absolutely epic in not just Bitcoin, but also with the altcoin. So stay tuned for that. So enjoy your day, guys and girls. Thanks for sticking to the end, and I'll see you next time.